Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an unexplained, conspiracy video, I guess. This is a theory. I'm titling this is about the Containment Theory, and this is a theory that multiple governments around the world are working together, actively trying to keep paranormal phenomena hidden from the general world population. And it's gaining traction lately, and I figure I better do a video on it to kind of get ahead of the curve, as it were. It's been around for a while, but I wanted to get ahead of it because just lately it started to gain some steam. Before I get into this, though, if you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content, and post a comment or two. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Friends can still disagree. And check me out over on Rumble for my political commentary and weekly current events. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page over on Amazon.com. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there, including the one picture here, The House Off Farrago Road. It's a fun story about a house in New Orleans where the monsters all hang out. If you like quirky weird, check out my author page. It doesn't get much more weird than that. All right. As I said, the containment theory has been gaining traction lately. Excuse me. And the idea is that multiple governments around the world are actively working together to hide paranormal phenomena. Towards that end, various legislative measures were enacted over time to restrict access to huge swaths of natural areas where these paranormal phenomena tend to congregate. These include UFO and UAP hotspots, alien rendezvous where people see aliens on the ground, cryptids, portals, mythic creatures, natural phenomena worthy of study, disappearances, time slips, and a lot of other stuff. The theory originated when park rangers and other law enforcement members from around the world started coming forward under condition of anonymity. These people began telling tales of cryptid activity, aliens, UFO and UAP activity, portals, time slips, all other manner of weirdness, all happening in national parks. To a person, they all detailed how their superiors either ordered them not to talk about it or were reprimanded to various degrees for even bringing it up. I mean, some of them faced some serious legal situations. Now, David Paulides talked about disappearances in national parks in his Missing 411 series. I've done videos on that. Go check it out. These national parks, wildlife refuges, national monuments, game preserves, and the like are all over the world. Some of the most prevalent include some of the most remote and largest wilderness areas in the world. A lot of these were actually mentioned when people talk about the containment theory. They actually mention specific parks, and some of these are like places like let me see if I can get this right, the Sanjiang National Park in China, Northeast Greenland National Park in Greenland, Stellar Sea Lion Protection Areas in Alaska, Pacific Islands Heritage Marine National Monument, that's out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So apparently a lot of this deals with underwater stuff too. Yellowstone National Park in the United States, Yosemite National Park in the United States, Cluane National Park in the Yukon in Canada, and Namib Naukluft National Park in Namibia. Those are some of the more prevalent ones, but the theory concludes that most of the national parks and wildlife refuges around the world are hiding things. They were created to hide things. They do this under the cover of like conservation and things like that. And conservation is good. I'm not disputing that. But the fact that these national parks are where the cryptids and things like that tend to hide out, it kind of makes you wonder after a while. In each of these areas, the aforementioned paranormal phenomena seem to thrive. Many of these governments have dedicated scientific facilities in those areas, and very little of their research is made public. One interesting tidbit of information is that wherever in the world those areas are, military personnel from that government are reported with frequency and in force. Are they there to protect tourists or to hunt cryptids, for example? Are they tagging Bigfoot for study? Are they there to protect the tourists? We don't know. But if you have a national park with park rangers, why would you have military in there? I mean, I suppose it's a good place for training, but yeah, it's a lot. Apparently they do a lot of freaking training there. Who knows? But it would certainly explain a lot. And again, I don't know. This is just a theory. I don't know if it's true or not. But I figured I better make a video on it to get out ahead of the curve. So there we go. If anybody else has any more information, or maybe if I got something wrong, or if you have other ideas, stick it in the comments. I'm sure we'd all love to read it. Hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all.